Welcome back to another Team Solomon Circus match. Today we got Floowandereeze versus Dlink. This is from our OTS tournament, our championship tournament. So here we see Royal on the Floowandereeze strategy as well as Dylan on the Dlink. We see that Royal goes first with the Extravagance, getting responded to an Ash, and then we're going to activate Duality here. We see Feather Duster in the main. He's going to go for the third pot, Pot of Prosperity. Activating the Pot of Prosperity, all three pots are going to hit the graveyard here. We do see the two other shifters. He's going to grab the Robina here. All three pots in graveyard. That nice looking Starlight. We're getting normal summon Robina. Getting Geek Gamma here. So no effect for Robina. No other normal summon. And that's going to have to be a pass. That's quite unfortunate for Floowandereeze there. So we're going to see Dlink started off by normal summoning the Rock Throws, getting the Basil Rose Shoot here. Then he's going to link it away for a Striker Dragon, activating the effect, getting the Boot Sector Launch to the hand. Activating Basil, getting out the Rock Throws, again going into the Romulus, getting out the Dragon Ravine. And then we see a quick thinking here, I guess. Not a great spot for Floowandereeze at all. We see Boot Sector Launch being activated, especially with the Tracer. Maybe having multiple lines of play here. I'm not too sure. Is that a red MD? We see an Imperm in their hand. Looks like red MD is going to be summoned by banishing the Romulus, activating the effect, getting out the Striker Dragon. We're going to see a battle phase and an attack here, dealing a hefty amount of damage. Moving on to the main phase 2, we're going to see a link away for Seals and activate Tracer, activating Tracer, grabbing back Striker. Or the opposite there, my bad. And ending on a Seals pass, we see Duality going to be activated, adding the Advent. Whole lot of pots in the grave. We see a map being activated here. Just making sure that they're reading the map effect, knowing what the map does. Activating the map effect on field. Which is here going to be met with the Seals. Activating the effect, bouncing it back to hand, summoning out an Apsa Router here. Choosing to not keep that in deck for the Dragon Ravine they have in hand later, which is interesting. We see a normal summon of Eaglin chaining the Robina here. We do know there's a set Imperm there, but it's going through. Adding the Ariza, or adding the Apex Avion, rather. And then immediately normal summoning the the Robina here, searching out for the, most likely the Barrier Statue. Yep, that's what we're going to see. Then we're going to immediately normal summon for the M-Pen, activating the effects, getting chain blocked. He wants to see with the hand, and he knows all the cards in hand. I'm reading the Advent once again. It's all going to go through. Eagle's going to be added back to hand. For Statue's going to be special or normal summoned. Then M-Pen is going to search for the Dreaming Town. Entering battle phase, attacking with the M-Pen. Abso going to activate in graveyard, getting the Recharger from deck to hand. Most likely for a boot play. And then, yeah, setting two cards is probably most likely Advent as well as the, we know it has to be Advent and the Dreaming Town. And just pass. Not looking too great for Dlink here. He's going to activate Boot here, what he cannot do. Pointing out the Barrier Statue. going to normal summon the Tracer here. Interestingly enough, he's going to chain the Dreaming Talon, trying to set that Tracer. Getting out Eaglin, going to add the other M-Pen. And then the trap will be activated, on the M-Pen summoned. M-Pen's also going to be summoned, are also going to search. Interesting that he did not, go for the play of Ryza, trying to set. Maybe he's worried about an Imperm. Here, Tracer going to activate, which is not legal. It cannot summon out any monsters, so. Imperm's going to be chained to that, I'm going to have to resolve backwards, so he's still not going to be able to activate Tracer. And then that's going to flip down that Tracer, as well as add a Floowandereeze Spell and Trap from deck to hand. Which he's going to search out for the Stree. Rabina is going to be normal summoned here. Stree is going to be normal summoned as well, banishing the Absa Router, adding back the Rabina, or the Eaglin, I believe. And then Dragonlance is going to scoop it up here, taking the game 1 win. Quite difficult to play around the lock of, only being able to special summon wins, especially after going already through the Romulus. But yeah, we see a game 1 for Floowandereeze, side decking. I do not think that Dragonlink is playing Droll right now, so I think it's going to be quite more difficult for Dragonlink. They are playing cards like Ogre and stuff like that. And they can sort of play around Shifter, not excellently, but they can. But it's going to be quite interesting to see what Royal has in mind for the Dragonlink strategy. We do see that he was main decking the Trap. So obviously those are going out, with him assuming he's going to go second. I believe he's taking out Ashe as well, because they're not very, high impact. Both very good players here. Quite unfortunate that happened for the Floowandereeze player, but even with those 3 pots of game 1, still able to overcome that. Pretty simple strategy. And we see Dragonlink going to start off here. Start off with the Rite of Armaseer, very, very strong. Getting with the Fateful as well as the Token. We see Token Clicker going to be activated here, eating up that token. Is Fateful going to be activated here or not is the question. Normal summoning the Baby Red Dragon, and then you want to activate the effect of linking off the Strike Dragon, getting 3 effects activated here. Fateful being chain blocks, trying to block it off. Token Collector being very interesting, stopping the Adventure Strategy altogether. But also having to special summon a monster from your side of the field is not the greatest. I guess only good for Floowandereeze turn 0. Going to activate Red MD to special summon it out by banishing, activating the effect, linking both of those away into a Romulus. Getting out the Dragon Ravine. Also having that Jacob back in hand for a free discard is huge. Activate the effect here. Pitching the Temple, which gets the Absa Router, and then Tracer is going to get added by Absa Router. Still having a pretty stacked hand here. we see the effect here going to be activating the effect to add and then discard. Discard the red rose, getting the Griffin on field. Going to activate for the boot. Boot's going to activate special summon the Tracer. Then Tracer effect's going to activate popping the boot, summoning. Or here we're just. We drop the card here, summoning out the Recharger. Linking off into a. Linking off both of them into a. Or synchroing both of them off to the Pega Ruler here. Going to activate the effect. Milling. Nothing too great. We do see an Ash Blossom as well as Quick Launch, Imperm. We're going to link both of those away for a Seal here. But they are Dark Locked. So, oh, that's what we're fixing that there. Does that look like an IP Masquerade line? Not the greatest. Going for the IP, gonna activate the effect, banishing a light and that Summon of Heavenly is not legal, but it's going to go through here, I guess. We're gonna pass, and here we see Royal activating the Starlight Prosperity. Choosing the Advent over the DD Crow. Gonna activate the Duality here. Revealing the 3 great cards. Getting the M Pen. Or choosing between those two, I guess. We're going to see Rubina being chosen here. Both being placed on the bottom of the deck, but I guess they know they're going to be activating the effect, so it's not going to matter. Here we see Map being activated, and they're going to think here. Unfortunately, I guess it's accepted game state at that point. Both players are required to keep in check what is and is not allowed. It's going to be responding with the Heavenly, bouncing it back to hand. Summoning out the Destrudo here. That's why it's important to read your cards. Read your opponent's cards as well, because, you never know when you're going to be locked into stuff. They're normal summon the Eagle and activate the effect here. And here, Dylan's just going to think, reading the effect of the Eagle. Going to respond with the Veiler here, but we do have the Advent in hand to dodge that Veiler. Getting Stree out, then gaining the 500. Eagle will still activate, adding the M-Pen as well. And then able to normal summon the Stree, banishing most likely the Pega Ruler. And then immediately normal summoning, getting out the Rubina. Rubina effect is going to be Chainlink 1 as well as Eagle and Chainlink 2. And that's going to be game. Dylan's going to scoop it up there. Even with that Seal summon, Floowandereeze is still able to beat over, is still able to win. So that's a 2-0 for Floowandereeze there. GG's Royal.